Thanks for joining me. I'm in Sydney at Circular Quay. Yeah. Hope you're all well. It's been too long. Enjoy the view and walk with me. So here we go. We've got a ferry, a couple of ferries ahead of me. I'm down on Circular Quay in Sydney. Got the Opera House up ahead. Harbour Bridge is just up here. I've got the rocks behind me. And the main CBD is ahead of me here. So we're going to go for a quick walk. I'm going to take you down to the rocks over here quickly. Then we're going to try to walk around to the Opera House before I run out of battery. So I do hope you're well. This is a new phone and it's the first time I've streamed on this one. So hopefully we don't have any problems. The urge to sing K-San is building, but we might do some more Aussie stuff. Okay. Welcome, Pug. Hello, Pughole. Hello, Rich Love. How are you? Thank you all for joining me. I will attempt this again for you, Rich, because... Hello, Shell. How are you? I do apologise, lovelies. I'm in Sydney, so let me do my little song for you again. So, thanks for joining me on my walk around Sydney and Circular Quay. This is the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. It's really nice to have you here. I hope you are all well. So I'm in Sydney, Australia, which was up until recently the largest city in Australia. It's recently been taken over by Melbourne, which is where I'm from. We've got the main ferry terminal here. So in Sydney they have trains, buses, light rails and ferries. So it's all around the harbour and it's absolutely stunning here. So we're going to do a walk and we're going to end up over at the Opera House here. And if we have time, we're going to go to the botanical gardens that are just behind. Maybe I should be singing opera. Okay, we're going to head down the back here. I'm going to take you to the Rocks. The Rocks is the oldest area of Sydney. As you can see, it's tourist central at the moment. I know it's stunning, and I do apologise, I have not been streaming, but I also figured it would be wrong of me to come here and not at least share some of this with you. So this is the overseas ferry terminal, so you'll get a lot of cruise ships and stuff like that coming in here. Up ahead of me here is some of the really old architecture. So this is what we call the Rocks, is the area up ahead, and the Harbour Bridge is just off to my right. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Kaz. Hello, lovey. I missed you. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone. Hello, African Grey. Really good to see you. I do apologise if I'm missing anyone in the chat. It's rather sunny, so I'm trying to read without so much glare. So there's a big festival coming up here called the Vivid Festival, which they're setting up for. This is the Museum of Contemporary Art ahead, which I'll definitely be going into later. So I hope you are all well. I have so many new instruments to show you. I have upgraded a lot of stuff. I've got new computer, new phone. And you should come and visit. It'd be an absolute blast. I'd take you on the trip of a lifetime. And we could find the odd Mustang in there to keep Rich happy as well. So I'm just heading up to the little Rocks area now. So here we go. hopefully this is all audible and stable and everything like that. I have also bought a gimbal, but I forgot to bring it. So, okay, so here's the old hello funny IRL clips. Where's Tommy? Where's Tommy? I've just gotta know, what did mommy do to him in that bush? So you can see here there's a lot of the really old architecture. So this is where, when the British came, they first landed at Botany Bay, which is where we are at the moment. And there's a song along those lines too, which goes along the lines of singing to rely, singing to rely, singing to rely, and we're bound for Botany Bay. Ah, maybe. There we go, there's a train up ahead. So this is the rocks here. I'll at the very least take you on a little walk with the police. So we've got the Harbour Bridge up ahead there. You can go on walks along the Harbour Bridge. When I was living here many years ago, they built a tunnel under the Harbour Bridge, which you can do a lot of stuff with. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because I think the most beautiful thing is the Opera House, and I think it'd be really good if we can make it over there. So let me show you. They're pretty here. Crocodiles not so much around here, but unfortunately it's looking like everything's majorly under construction at the moment. But this is a lot of the stone we mine here, which is all your yellow stone and your red stone, which we'll get a lot of around around Australia. So I'm just going to walk down the other side. There's a lot of outdoor dining here. No Mustangs, no peace. Yes, I reckon there's got to be a song there. Awesome. I will. I do apologize. It's been a crazy year, and I'm only just getting back to it all now, but I am. I'm also going to attempt to do the Fringe Festival this year as well, which I got cancelled on me a couple of years ago with COVID, so it's going to be really nice to do that again. This is all the old. So it's hello Ross love, how are you? So Ross is over in London. I don't know if any of you haven't discovered Ross yet. Ross does some really phenomenal walk around videos around London. Ross is awesome. We've known Ross for many a year. Hello, how are you guys? I hope you are well. I hope the cats are well. I hope Boy's good. I hope all is well. Oh, I just nearly lost my sunglasses. We better not do that. So here we go. So that was just a little quick look of the rocks. I just wanted to show you some of the old architecture. But we're going to head back down to Circular Quay now and I'd head over towards the Opera House. Yeah, it hasn't, and it normally would be a lot more crowded than it is at the moment. It certainly hasn't recovered yet. Our international tourism's down about 30% since pre-COVID. So it's been a major feat. I've missed you all. I thank you so much for being here with me. It's really made my day. And a big thanks to Pug for helping get me here. Um, okay, so we're just coming down towards the water again. We've got the ferry terminal up ahead. Inner alien happy, hey cuz? Inner alien happy. So here's some pretty plants for you while we walk past. We do like our pretty plants. Hello Government Watchdog News, really good to see you. Maybe. There's quite a bit of protesting going on around the city. Hello Jenny love, how are you? I have learnt some songs for you. So let me just really quickly tell you what I mean by that. Okay, so for any of you that are just joining us, we're on Circular Quay in Sydney. We're heading towards the Opera House. So I have upgraded to a really good quality baritone ukulele with a pickup. I've got a mandolin, I've got a tenor and a concert. And I have learnt many Simon and Garfunkel songs for you, including Cecelia, which I can now play with a vague degree of proficiency. So Pug and I will definitely be back in our sing streams. I'll definitely come back and start doing my streaming. It's been a hard time for me to get my gear and everything ready again, so I'm in a position to stream. So this is, I'm just going to see if we can do a close-up here. This is where we're heading. So this is the Sydney Opera House in here. So that's where we're going for a walk to at the moment. Mike's covered. Oh, I know. Sorry, it's probably all a bit. So here we go. Jenny, thank you for being here with us today. And Dave, in your many faces, they're always welcomed here. Shell and Rich, and of course Pogo. It's lovely to have you here. I'm really enjoying it. There we go. There's a little bit of walk singing for you. So let's get back down to the water at the very least, and I'll see if I can find you a couple of ibises on the way. Ibises are some of the big birds here that they call bin chickens because they get the bulk of their food out of the bins now. So, oh, don't do that, Pug. Let's see if we can find an ibis. So we've got the ferry terminal up ahead here, also one of the main train stations in its Circular Quay. And we are heading over here to the Opera House. So, I've also worked out a lot of music and orchestration to go with a lot of my originals. I'm in the process of trying to record everything. And I unfortunately didn't bring any instruments with me, or I'd be playing them for you now. So, yeah, it's been, we're back, and huge kudos to Pug, we're back. So, well, Pug didn't necessarily go anywhere, I'm back. So, this is the main wharf here, this is the main ferry terminal in Sydney. Here's an ibis, so here we go. For all of you, here's what an ibis looks like, also known as a bin chicken. I love the ibises. How cool are they? And they're huge. They're really big. They get a bit of a bad rap here, but I really like them. Yep, so that's an ibis, aka a bin chicken. So, hello Magda, my love, how are you? I hope you are well. Yeah, you would have been around here a while ago. You would have probably done this exact walk many, many times. Oh, which one of Pug's songs is gone? I'm assuming you probably mean the Narcissus song. Oh, nice. Very cool, Magda. Well, you'll know exactly where we're going. So we're going to walk around to the Opera House. I'm going to hope that I have enough. Oh yeah, we've still got ample battery, so I think we're going to be quite fine. Ah. You got eyes and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. That one. And Magda's got many songs, including Riptide. I've learned how to play on the ukulele, Magda. I've learned a lot of songs that you'd really like. So, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you're playing that song, and you gotta cry on your face, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I did know about it. I watched a little bit of it. So there we go, there's the Sydney Harbour Bridge ahead. So we were just kind of over there to start with. I love the fact that the ferry I got on the way here was called May Gibbs, which made me, I know, right, they got knocked out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were Sydney actually. And then they had another Australian who was singing for Cyprus, I'm pretty sure, who did quite well. Yeah, I know, right? And that need to express has been somewhat lacking of recent times. So here we go, we got the Scarborough, which is, are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme, remember me to the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Yes, I am. We're heading that direction now. So I'm just walking through the ferry terminal here, and we're going to walk up to the Opera House, and that is right up there, just next to the botanical garden. Sorry, I had a blank spot then. Turn the page. So Sydney, what time is it here? It's still in the morning here. Let me do a quick time check for you. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, that was lovely. I dropped my sunglasses. Someone returned them to me. So I would have definitely missed them later on. It's about 11 o'clock here at the moment. So I'm just going to come over here for a minute. We've got a Busker. I'm going to shut up for a minute, put my sunnies back on. Hello, cars. Pull the money out, I think. We're going to come back past here, so very cool. The only thing I have to give at the moment is green, and that's probably not appreciated. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's beautiful guitar work there. There we go. We've even got a ferry called Friendship. It's the good ship, Friendship, down in Circular Quay, Sydney, floating along on its way around Botany Bay. It's really bright, and I keep putting my sunglasses on and off because it's really bright, but that's okay. So we are coming round to the other side of the water now. We need that spatula stat. So you've got lots of little booths and stuff where you can buy coffee and food, outdoor dining everywhere. So I will show you, we're going to be able to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge from this side of things. Hello, Paulie love. And now the day's complete because Paul is here. And look, I found some ducks just for you on Sydney Harbour. I don't know if you can see them floating there, and they are happy to see you, Polly. So there we go, there's a couple of ducks. So there we go, we've got ahead of us, we've got Sydney Harbour Bridge. We are heading down towards the Opera House again. I hope you like that, Paulie. Really good to see you, love. I do apologise, I haven't been around here for a while. Thank you so much. Some of my absolute favourite people are here at the moment, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you so much for being here. And we're going to keep walking, try to dodge the tourists, which I am one of. So there we go. We've got the Sydney Harbour Bridge here. So we've got North Sydney ahead and the Sydney Opera House, Sydney Luna Park over here, which I don't know if you can see. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around Luna Park later as well. It's really beautiful over there. So we'll do a little bit more of that later. I've definitely missed the improv. Oh, I don't know why you're not let me see if I can, there we go, add you as a mod. I'm sorry if I've missed anyone. If I have, I will try to pick you up as I go. I know it's been raining. Like the first 5 days I was here, it was raining and grey. You couldn't see anything. So today's the first really sunny day. Tomorrow's really, really sunny as well. So I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I am going to stream the ferry trip later on the way back, but you may not be able to hear me. But it'll be a beautiful trip. It'll be about 25 minutes. Nevaeh, love, I know. How are you, lovely? I've learned a lot of songs you really like on the uke as well, including Three Little Bears. Really good to see you. I hope you have recovered well after the loss of your father recently. So I am in Sydney. Let me just do you another scroll around. So we started just over here on the other side, and we've walked down around the rocks a little bit, down through the different ferry terminals, and we're now heading up towards the Opera House. So I will do some more streaming in the next couple of days. I will definitely be around more, and I might try to do the Akubra's pug. We call them an Akubra. There's many of them. I'll find one for you. I've passed a few of them so far. I can't believe that lovely person returned my sunglasses to me as well. That's a good sign. So here we go. We have Sydney Harbour ahead. I will jump off the ferry a couple of times when I do that. So I'll pop off at Luna Park, Balmain, Barangaroo is a new area here. They've just put in a whole new park just on the other side of the bridge here. So you've got this side of the bridge, just around the back there's this new beautiful reserve. Oh, is it? Okay. It's probably just a little bit of wind too. It's slightly windy on the harbour. So there you go. There's the May Gibbs, which is the same one I got in before, which if anyone knows the gumnut babies, that's May Gibbs. So yeah, I've got some ear pods in, but it is a bit windy here being on the bay and the water. So I'll head away from the water a little bit and hopefully we'll get some better coverage. So off to my right is the Botanic Gardens, which are absolutely stunning. And up ahead Yeah, and that'll be what it is. I could put the noise cancellation on, but I kind of don't want to because you'll miss all the beautiful sounds of the birds. There you go, seagulls overhead. There you go, that's my smartwatch talking in the background. It's about to tell me I've walked a kilometre and how many steps it did. I've been on a major health kick recently. I've been doing Pilates and gym many times a week. I've been doing over 10,000 steps a day. It's been mission get fit. The bridge is stunning and you couldn't see it so much from the other side, so I figured if I did a full walk around. It depends on the space you're in, government. It depends whether you're in public or private space. Is a big difference. So and there are certain things we can that you can't, and vice versa. Well, in part they were, and we exchanged them with all of our eucalypts. So there was a big exchange done. Melbourne's full of these palm trees as well. So yes, we did a big tree swap. Oh, there you go. Well, you're in the right place for that, Paulie. So just around the corner from us here is, we're about to hit the Opera House. So we are making it towards our destination. I'm just going to stop for a second and check how much phone battery I have left. Hello Kaz, welcome. Another face, there we go, let me add you in. Welcome. I'm 50 now, so that's another thing that's happened since I saw you all last. I have turned 50, which is kind of weird. And we're doing quite well on battery, so I think we're going to be able to keep going for a while. We might even be able to get into the Botanic Gardens. 61, nice. They always tell me that it's, age is just a state of mind, but my body slightly disagrees with that. Hello Radio Nerd, really good to see you. Welcome. We're in Sydney, Australia at the moment. I've been over here on a trip for a few days. So there we go, I've got you. So we're in Sydney, Australia on Circular Quay, just in front of the Opera House. So I'll show you the Opera House in a second because we've made it. From memory, last time I was here there was all these cows that had been painted, so I'll see if I can find them again. My pleasure. I know there'll be quite a few people I don't have modded. I did a massive purge a while back. So let's see if you can see so that's Luna Park there. I don't know if you can actually see that. It is very bright. But we will go there later. Yes, thanks, love. And I will. And this is what we've come for. So here we go, everyone. Here is Sydney Opera House. So we're just down the side at the moment. I am going to yeah, thank you. We're going to walk up there because it is a bit backlit at the moment. So here we go, everyone. We made it to the Opera House, and yes, I probably should be singing something opera. Maybe I'll do us a little bit of Metallica opera style. That'd probably work. And then off to the side here at the top of this wall is the Botanic Gardens. In around behind there, Magda is what you were talking about, is Mrs. Macquarie's chair. So this is absolutely stunning area. The Opera House is definitely one of our main icons, particularly being in such a beautiful location. So I'm just going to do a really slow turn for you just to show you exactly where we are, and then we'll walk up to the Opera House. So we've got the Opera House here, we've got North Sydney across over here, we've got the Harbour Bridge. Under the Harbour Bridge there we've got Luna Park, we've got the rocks over here where you can do a walk across the bridge if you want to as well. Coming back across this way you've got the International Ferry Terminal, you've you've got Circular Quay, you've got the main Sydney city up ahead here and the main ferry terminals. And then on the other side of us here, we have some phenomenal botanical gardens. So I think we're actually going to be able to make it in there because my battery's doing better than I thought it would be. So, and then you cannot come to Sydney without going to the Opera House. So this is an absolute work of art, this place. It was opened in 1973. They started building it in 1958. It was designed by a Danish architect called Jens, and I cannot remember his last name for the life of me at the moment, but there'll be a sign that'll tell me. So here we go. Oh, is that in Glebe? I'm not too far from there. See, I'll give you a little, here's the sign. So there we go, there's everything you need to know about the Sydney Opera House. And I'll read this to you. The Sydney Opera House constitutes a masterpiece of 20th century architecture. Its significance is based on its unparalleled design and construction, its exceptional engineering achievements and technological innovations, and its position as a world-famous icon of architecture. It is a and visionary experiment that has had an enduring influence on the emergent architecture of the late 20th century. I would agree with that. There you go, Utson, that's it. Thank you. Ian Utson. Yes. On the beach, okay, I'll check that out. There's a lot of people that clean it. You'll see a lot of window cleaners up there cleaning it. It gets a lot of work. So they also do a lot of free concerts out the front here. Plus, it's an operating performance space. You can go on tours through there. I've seen some productions there long ago. Hello! A horse is a horse, of course, unless you can talk to the horse, of course, unless, of course, is a famous Dr. Ed. Wilma, how are you, love? I hope you are well. It's really good to see you all. Okay, and it is just an absolute stunning piece of architecture. So we will get to see more of this. Hello, cuz, how are ya? Cousins everywhere. I'm loving that. So we will, yes, it's happened before. Yeah, so it'll be Glebe and that area and stuff. Also Puberty Blues and stuff is all based around here too, which you probably know, well, you'll know about that being into your literature. That's really interesting. I thought of you recently when I saw Jebediah on TV, Magda. I thought you would love to see that. So what I'm doing is I'm just walking around towards the entrance to the Botanic Gardens, where we'll be even higher and we'll get some really good views up there. Give you another shot of the Harbour Bridge. Another bridge last night is where I drew some blood. Another bridge last night, I could not get enough. Yeah. I know you like them big time. They used to perform with my brother Magda, and I've slightly rekindled my relationship with him recently too, which has been good. So he's been helping me on the music production side of things, and he is setting me up incredibly well. So they used to tour together, which I probably told you about. I know, right? There will be some. Okay, so let's have some more look. Unfortunately, it's a bit backlit, so hopefully you can see a bit better. We've got more beautiful bay and harbours around to my other side as well, which I will, yes, I know you do. I know you do. I have a new car as well. I have a few new things. But I will endeavour, I'm going to be back in Melbourne in a few days. I will do more streaming before I leave here, and I have been getting everything ready to the point where I can start streaming again. So it will be really good to do that. Oh, let's follow the seagull. Okay, so we've got the entrance to the Botanic Gardens coming up here. Take this tinfoil hat off, why not, hey? Yes, very true. Okay, I need to stop and get my breath back for a second, everyone. So we're going to head up here into the Botanic Gardens is our next step. So we've just left Circular Quay behind us. So we've had solar flares in the last couple of days that were visible in Melbourne when I wasn't there, which is always the way. So the Auroras australis. It's been about 20 years. Thank you, love. Me too. And I'm really glad to see you. Though I haven't been streaming, you've all been on my mind. It's thank you. And you can see how bright that sun is today. I figured there's got to be a opera house song. Let me see what my head is telling me is an opera house song. Don't think I'm game enough to sing you any Phantom of the Opera at the moment. I don't know how much of that I remember. And I have zero lyrics with me, only memory. You can probably see, I'll try to zoom in and show you some of the glass work on the front here, which you can't see so much with the glare. It's absolutely stunning. So all of the arches have this really nice ornate glass work in them. That's what I mean. Stunning. One day, hopefully, I'll perform in there. You never know. So there we go. The wonderful and iconic Sydney Opera House. Sorry, I do apologise for that. There we go. I was trying to zoom out and it had its own ideas. No, it's not an empty shell. It's a fully functional opera house. It's not just, it is an opera house. It's fully functional. And, but we're not going to head that way. We're going to head into the, we will see more of the opera house in the next couple of days. I'll go past it on the ferry and we'll do a few different things. So I am going to walk up the steps here and we are going to go into the Botanic Gardens. So quite a large area of the city in Melbourne is the Botanical Gardens. The same in Melbourne. We have Botanic Gardens right in the middle of town. So you can see here you'll have lots of other, it looks like Navy out ahead, lots of other boats. Faux opera house, yeah, exactly. That we call a faux hawk. Okay, there's lots of kids, so let's avoid the kiddies. Here's a nice shot. Opera house and bridge. So I'm going to walk up all these steps. It is going to be a little bit jumpy while I do this. So I will, switch hands. Hopefully I'll be able to keep you relatively stable. So one last gratuitous look at the opera house before we head up the steps. Mrs. Macquarie's chair's up here as well, Magda, so hopefully I can navigate our way there for us. And you can tell these walls and stairs have been here forever. So I'm just going to get my breath back and let you enjoy the view for a minute while I hike up the steps. Whoops, I just stepped in a puddle. Whoops. It's quite hard to keep the camera stable and walk upstairs. I'm really glad, Magda. I'm really glad. So there you go. The universe was really wanted me to do this today. Hopefully that's one of the reasons. So there we go. I'll show you a bit more of the Opera House. There we go. A bit of gratuitous sunshot. No, you're not going to see any kangaroos hopping past, Pug, ever. But I will find them for you again. I did see a platypus in the wild recently, which I need to post the short of that because it's like the best thing that I've ever filmed. I'm standing there and I'm like, something's in the water, I bet that's a platypus. So I stood there and I filmed, and that's exactly what it was. It was like really cool. So I will post that in the next couple of days. Go. So where we are heading now is up in here into the Botanic Gardens. I can make bad Skippy jokes in the background while you do. Which no one except for the Australians will get. So there you go, everyone. There's a really nice artwork up ahead. I'll work my way up there and then I definitely need a break. So we're going to find somewhere with a view, sit back and enjoy it. Unfortunately, it's not so good to see everything through the fence. So let's go and look at some pretty trees instead. Oh, you like the fence? Okay. Well, I really like the old fences because it's the old Victorian. You know, we've got a lot of that beautiful cast iron and stuff. And hey, it's got a pretty good view behind it, like the Opera House. So we're quite a bit higher. So we actually started on the other side of the water there at that ferry terminal. And we've walked all the way around. Yes, they do. They scale the bridge and you can bungee jump off it, you can do climbs up it and everything as well. I had a look at it, but it's about $350 to do a bridge climb, and I decided that wasn't worth the money. So it's a really nice artwork up ahead here. So they're obviously putting more stuff in here for the Vivid Festival that's coming up. But that'll be on after I leave. I know, the views are spectacular, aren't they? And so I've got the main city area coming up ahead. And if I get a bit higher, we'll be able to see over the fence. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from burn? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change? Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. and how we found the same old fears. Wish you were here, then I'd have someone to go out for dinner with. Welcome, hello Nature Dreams Rhythm Beats, very good to see you. So there you go, there's a little bit of wish you were here for you from the top of here we go, let's watch the ferry go past for a minute. Yes, I also learned how to play that one on the uke. I can play that one on my baritone and on the concert. I also bought a bass guitar. I have an electric kalimba now that I can be plugged in with a pickup. My best quality baritone uke has a pickup. I've got lots of new stuff to show you, including a melodica, a mandolin, lots of stuff. So yeah, let's follow the ferry as it ducks down behind the Opera House. Okay, so we're hitting the 46-minute mark. Let me just see how my battery life's doing. We're okay. So there we go. Let's keep walking then. Let's see what else. Things of beauty. How many steps so far since I've done this walk? Okay, let me show you. I've only done 1,823 since we started this walk, but my hand has been holding the phone for a lot of it. 19% nice. Well, I did, this is a Samsung. So it's the first time I've done a stream on it, and my old phone would have, g'day, 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 how you going? It's nice to see you, g'day, g'day. There you go. Well, it's well timed. Good day from Australia. So there we go. Another gratuitous Harbour Bridge and Opera House shot, because, you know, why not? Yeah, so I've done about that so far. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to walk. I'll just keep walking until I run out of battery. So if you'd like to stay with me as I wander, please do. Well, I've spotted ibises, so let's go and have a look at the ibises. So this is the gardens I'm in at the moment, and we will try to walk down towards the city so I can show you some of the CBD as well. So there's some really, really good big Moreton Bay fig trees and stuff here, which is what a lot of these are. I love the roots on them. Like this one here, have a look at the root system on this. Isn't that just exquisite? Let's take a moment to appreciate the roots. It's I've got my trunk in a twist while I'm striving for life. Why must I twist like this? Yeah, and that's, look, one of the things I love about Australia more than anything is all of the wildlife and the nature, and, you know, the fact that we've got this massive garden in the middle of the city, for one. And on the other side of the fence here ahead of me, we've got another ibis. So here we go. Here's another bin chicken. How beautiful is that? They get a real bad rap here, the ibises. Hello Jackson, really good to see you. Just add you. And this is literally in the middle of the city too, so, but there'll be more ibises along the way, so I'll definitely find you some more ibises or ibisi, plural. And I do, it's like, look at this, and this tree would have been here for, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. So, and they're huge, some of these trees. They get a very beautiful tree up here called the jacaranda, which when it flowers are just exquisite. So, I mean, look at that. You love nature. Best designer in the world is our nature. So there we go. That's one of the Moreton Bay figs anyway. Oh, it's bleeding. There we go. I have a bit of an injury of some nature. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of scary trees, so these are probably right up your alley. So we are walking down the side of where we were before. I'm leaving the water behind me and the Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. And I'm heading, there's a heap of rock structures up ahead. So we might walk down there. Mrs. Macquarie's chair's off to my right, so we might need to do that tomorrow because I am going to come back. Yeah, I know, right? And they fit my favourite Australians, which I call funky natives that look like aliens. That's one of them. So that's definitely one of them. Whereas these are the trees that all of our beaches are surrounded by. So all in the coastal areas, you'll get masses of these. So there we go. Let's go and have a look at what these rocks up ahead are. And so I've got Government House off to my left, a very old building, which I'm not so interested in. There's some more funky tree trunks. So I don't know if you can see in the distance here. I'll just do a quick zoom in for you. We're going to go and see what these are. So up ahead here, see here we've got all of these stones and stuff there. So we're going to go and have a look at them, see what we can find. And there's ibises along the way, so that makes me happy. That's funny. I have many a set of needle nose pliers. I very much do. So I don't know about yourselves. Do you feel like going on a ferry trip with me in the next couple of hours? I'd need to probably duck back to the room and have some food and head out again. So if any of you are around later on, I will definitely do some more streaming. And I have an incredibly good view off my balcony, so maybe we'll do that. Now we do have a magpie up ahead, and they're different than the magpies that we see in Melbourne, in that we have white-backed magpies and these ones have black backs. So I don't know if you can see from here, but that's got a black back on it as opposed to the ones we have in Melbourne. But there is an ibis here. Why aren't there? Hello, Dr. Tony L. Fawcett. How are you? I have a funny feeling you're someone I know. There we go. Excellent. I think it's a really, because there's some really beautiful places. So I won't be able to talk so much while the ferry's moving, but hey, it's absolutely stunning. So, and I can stand up the top and film really well. I tested it all out before. So here we go. Let's zoom in on the ibis. Whoa, I lost it. Where'd it go? Ah, there it is. How beautiful is that? The American Embassy. If you want to Google where it is for me, I'll go there. Find the address, bug. Tell me where it is. And the ibis is working its way towards the magpie, so let's wait until the two of them meet. I know they're fantastic, and they call them bin chickens here because they'll eat out of the bins. Here comes the magpie. There we go. Magpie and ibis. Thank you, nature, for playing along. And they've got huge wingspan as well. Really big wingspan. Oh, let's follow the... Okay, so we're going to let the ibis go, and let's head towards these stone thingies. I know, they're very cool. So I'll show you what I mean by black-backed magpie. Hello, see, it's got black on its back instead of white. So that's the main difference. And here comes the ibis. Oh, you are like the best. See, nature's playing along today. Yeah, very cool. So that's a magpie, which is the native Australian member of the crow family, and an ibis. This one's quite a young magpie, I can tell from the fluff on the front of its body. So there you go, that's a young black-backed magpie. Miller Street, North Sydney. Ah, that's the other side. Well, I'm going to North Sydney later when we go to Luna Park, so I can potentially do that for you. That's a pretty bird. There you go. Sorry, I do apologise. That was a really rough zoom there. It's the good day, mates, my little friend. It's nice to see you again. I hope you're having a nice day. I've had a couple of Scottish kilts in the past. So there we go. That's a very beautiful magpie. There you go. I've got a lot of Polish friends. Here's our little ibis again. Seems to think I'm no great threat. Oh, this zoom. Sorry, everyone. That's like jumping straight in. Yeah, thank you, but my zoom wasn't the best. But this is a, that's better. There we go. Slow zoom. See, they're looking for worms. I don't know if you can see. That's what they're digging for. There we go. Are you going to show us what you're doing again? Kibasa. And pierogies, hey? Yeah, I'm a massive fan of these ibises. Whereas everyone else is like, they get a really bad reputation here. But I think they're bloody cool. It's not too far from my feet. It's probably 2 meters away from me. There's no zoom at the moment, so it's like right in front of me. Oh, my earphones just worked. Okay, something's just died on my side. So, can you hear me okay? Okay. You can hear me? Okay. Well, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna... My earpods just went in my ear, which means I may be running out of battery, but it's probably moved across to the speaker. So I'm going to trust we're okay. Let me know if I drop out, and I'll try to put them back in my bag in a second, and hopefully that'll... Oh, it's a puppy. I'm like, something's moving around in the grass. I have to show you this. It's very cute. Look at this puppy. Oh my God. That is one happy little puppy. Excellent. Okay, that sounds really good. Isn't that dog happy? It's like, I don't think I've seen such a happy puppy. That is just grass. I know, right? There we go. And it's off. Oh, there it's back. So it looks like an Australian Silky Terrier, which are one of our natives. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah, so it's a little Silky Terrier, I think. Yeah, there it is. So happy. Oh, let's not do that. We'll let the poor thing have a little bit of privacy here. I know, right? That'll be exactly what it's doing. Okay, I need to somehow... Oh, it went running past me. How cute is it? Don't know whose dog it is. But I know, right? Okay, I'm going to assume it's someone's dog. Oh, yeah. Okay. So bear with me for a second, everyone. I need to sit down for a minute and take my earphones out because they're starting to die. So what I might do, on that note, we've just hit an hour, so I'm getting a bit flustered and I am probably going to need to get some coffee and stuff like that shortly. So I might love you and leave you, everyone, and I'll pick you up in about sometime in the next couple of hours. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. It's been an absolute ball. Oh, let's end on the delightful puppy. There we go, the happiest puppy I've ever seen. The happiest puppy ever. So I hope you're all good. I will post the... I'll try to schedule it a good half an hour before I go live, and I'll be able to read your messages, but I may not be able to talk back, but the view is absolutely stunning, so I think you'll really enjoy it. Much love to all of you. Thank you for being here. You've made my day. It's been an absolute delight, and special thanks to this delightful Australian Silky Terrier for making my day. Much love, everyone, and I'll see you later on. Bye.